All right, y'all ready to start the show?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2,
welcome to the Black Announce Table. From the 718, right off the beat, the man with the Syracuse do-rag, Money. From Virginia by way of Europe, he gives it all, every week. Cody Rhodes. Live, direct from Strong Island, the certified good you, Sky High Geek. You're listening to the Black Announce Table.
I like your guys' style.
Turn it up.
Yes, sir. Black Announce Table. We back at it, man. This episode 390. 390. 10 away from a number they call 400. We'll be there shortly. But then, yeah, man, what we got, what we want to talk about to kick things off this segment. Let's get into some wrestling talk, some good wrestling talk. I don't even know where to begin.
Should we talk about Dynasty first?
Let's do it, man. Let's talk about AEW Dynasty. It went down on Sunday. I seen a few matches from it. I did not see the whole thing. How about yourself?
Come on, bro. You know better than to ask me. I see what the internet sees. So I see the clips. You know, I seen Bandito get slammed on his head. I seen the Young Bucks return. You know, I seen what everybody else seen. I seen the highlights. I'll say that.
Look, man. AEW, whatever they got going on, whatever deal John Moxley got, and to keep his main event slot in AEW, man. This main event was just like you can't win. It's Swerve and John Moxley. It's like if Moxley wins, the Death Riders stuff continues, and if Swerve win, you get a lame as AEW champion, and he'll add on to his resume. So it's just like it's a lose-lose situation. So it was just like, yeah. And the surprising part, people thought it was all setting up for a title change.
Mm-hmm.
Like people was just like, yo, all right, cool. We about to get a title change. And no, they keeping the belt on John Moxley and this boring Death Rider stuff. So a lot of people was pissed off about that.
I think this is the first time I actually like visibly seen AEW fans upset. Like people I know are like real AEW fans. I don't want to say diehard, but they pretty decent AEW fans. I seen them walking out in disgust. I seen people really tight with the ending because I think people is finally like reaching that point where it's like, all right, bro, like y'all dragging it now. Because this is yet another pay-per-view where, first of all, we leaving at midnight plus.
Oh, yes.
We done had great matches up until the main event, second time in a row. We had great matches up until the main event, and then y'all do some weirdness, and it ends in confusion. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows what's going on. So I think the tide is starting to turn a little bit where the fans is starting to turn on Tony Khan and the company.
Yeah, they gotta do something. This card, I fell asleep right before the main event started, and I was like, I'm going into midnight, about to watch a John Moxley match. I was like, yeah, I was already feeling iffy on that, and then my body just shut down and didn't allow me to do that. So shouts out to the good body over here. But yeah, man. After I think this card had 13 matches, if I'm not mistaken, 12 around there.
About 5 too many.
Crazy.
I don't know if you're looking up the match card. If you could share it.
Yeah, hold on, let me share this. But yeah, man, this wasn't it. Even the pay-per-view, like the pay-per-view had, I wasn't a big fan of the pay-per-view like that.
Your boy Edge turned again. Oh, not turned, but them boys turned on him. I said this in the chat. And it's sad because I actually liked Edge, but That boy looking like a one-trick pony, man. He only got one move. That's all he got in his bag. He gonna pull up, get a pop, do something stupid, get hurt, start a little faction or a team, get turned on, and that's it. Rinse, wash, repeat.
I love it. I love it. It's 2025. It's time people get exposed, and we see it. And I don't know if the listeners and everything, y'all going in, y'all thought FTR was about to break up. Like, yo, are you serious? Like, you're like, I don't know, because they was teasing and everything. I'm like, yo, this is the most obvious that they gonna turn on Edge, like ever. This is the most obvious turn ever, because FTR turns on each other, like they break up. Like, what they about to do?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What they about to do?
Niggas need each other.
Exactly. Like, this was just like, okay, so we see where this about to go. But yeah, and I think we know where this is headed to. If I'm not mistaken, Edge and Christian probably get back together to take on FTR, I'm guessing. See how that works out. You know, they is money on the table for it.
I'm cool on that shit, man.
No,
Edge and Christian, nah. Cause like I get it, but come on, man. You just made me sacrifice my money in the bank so you could lose twice. And now I gotta be in a team with you
to eat all these pins for you.
I'm straight.
Just like the old days.
Some things never change. Edge foul. It's crazy you brought that up. Edge is foul, man. Edge a terrible friend.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Yo, Adam Copeland, Cope, Edge, whatever you calling yourself these days, man. I just look, man.
Spotlight on you.
Every morning you wake up. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that you say a prayer to Vince McMahon and thank him.
Nigga said prayer to Vince McMahon. Because forget about the match. And Booker T, I don't know if we can pull it up, but Booker T had words from him on his own pod. Basically gave him OG wisdom. He was like, yo, you main evented a match, and the last thing you say to the crowd is you mentioning my name. He's like, you probably shouldn't do that. Like, he's like, the last thing them people are gonna remember is me. He's like, so you look like a fool for even doing that. And also, well, he didn't say this, but where was this energy when Booker T pulled up on you last week?
Don DeMarco.
Why didn't you say Booker T to Booker T?
Exactly.
And this is why, like, a lot of people's like, yo, why is Swerve lame? And they don't know, probably, if you're not hip to, like, why he's corny and why we think he's corny, we done broke it down a million times on this show. You can go ahead and do the research, do the Googles, look up the BRP 50 list. I think it was 2022 or 2023. When he seen where he was ranked at on the list, acknowledging him and other black wrestlers. He got upset with his placement on the list. I think he was ranked number 19, and he felt like he should have been ranked higher than that. He was like, yo, this is whack, this is corny, take me off this list. All right, so that's kind of where it all started. And then every time he talked about it since then, it's always been negative. Like, he calls the list cloudy, this, that, and the third. But then everything he does is cloudy as well. You go on Vlad, you talking about Booker T, you talking about standing on business, you talking about the culture and representation and all that. It's like, all right, well, you got pinned by a skinhead. You know what I'm saying? Where's the representation? Where's the culture? You ain't standing up for that. You ain't saying nothing about that angle. You know what I'm saying? You saying F Booker T. You ain't saying nothing to Booker T's face. Booker T paved the way for it. And he said it. He was like, y'all paved the way for y'all. There would be no you if it wasn't for me. But it's F me, though. So that's why we think Swerve is corny, because he does things like this. And he literally digs a deeper hole every single time. And the more he does it, the less likable he becomes. You can't deny his talent. You know what I'm saying? because he's obviously a good wrestler.
Facts.
But it's like, bro, like the more you do this, the less we like you, and it's getting really hard to. I really don't even like him, but when I acknowledge his talent, though, you know what I'm saying. Ben said that on here. But the more he does stuff like this, it's like, bro, you becoming more and more corny. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's like, yo, I don't even want to talk about you no more. I don't even want to acknowledge you no more. Cause you keep doing corny, lame shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's basically exactly how I feel as well. Especially about the like, yo, you're gonna go out there and get in front of a crowd and say F Booker T, but you had the opportunity to do so in his face and you didn't. So you know what I'm saying? And that right there is just like it's Booker T. Like who's going back and forth with Booker T? Like,
Or
you know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. I could see if it was somebody like Alberto Del Rio or somebody we know who was like off in the head and like got issues, and Matt Riddle, somebody out here clouting and just talking down on people. It's Booker T though.
yeah,
Like, like that's where you messed up at, man. So Swerve, yeah, I don't have much to say. Like, if you done broke it down perfectly, I just think that is a lame and like, and once again, it's unfortunate because he is talented with what he does. You know what I'm saying? It's just unfortunate that I can't fully support Swerve the way I would like to.
that ass.
All right, man, that breaks down AEW. Unless y'all want to talk more about AEW while we here.
No, I mean that was pretty much it from what I've seen from Dynasty. That was all that was the main things, like, you know, the Bucks coming back, you know, the whole Swerve thing leading up from the week before to last week to now. That was the main shit for real.
Yeah.
I said close them doors. Close the doors.
Moving right along. I want to talk about SmackDown. I want to get this SmackDown out the way, man. Let's talk about some SmackDown. SmackDown, they had a lot of newsworthy topics on this show. We're gonna start with Rey Fenix, made his debut against Nathan Frazier. And that was some fire.
That was fire.
Definitely. I like how they presented Rey Fenix. I like Nathan Frazier being his first opponent as well. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. Nathan Frazier ready to come up.
I don't know. After that suicide dive, he almost killed him. But
to be fair, mad people been watching suicide dives. Jay Uso, I seen Jordan Grace botch. Nathan Frazier, mad people been watching the dive.
yeah. I'm just messing with him. But yeah, I think especially as a tag team.
I actually think I think that maybe I feel like Rey Fenix might have been a little nervous because I feel like I seen him, like, you know, mess up a couple spots. Nothing crazy, but it seemed like they was going a little too fast. But that, to be fair, that is his style. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I think maybe he needed to slow it down, not a lot, but just a little bit. Find that bag. He'd be all right. But it was a dope match, like that. To be, like you said, great first match. Like I couldn't think of a better person to start or to debut with than Nathan Frazier for Rey Fenix. Like that was perfect.
Yeah, and you could tell like just like his brother's debut, Penta. You can tell like after he had won the match, you see the emotion. He's just happy to be there. You know what I'm saying? So like that plays a part into it. You know, he's nervous, probably. He got like the little jitters and all of that stuff. You're happy to be there. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm sure that like he'd knock that out the way, get used to it and everything. Like you said, it was nothing like too big to like hold on now. Let's stop everything. No, you know what I'm saying? Just small little things like that. But as far as a better debut, since I have to be one to compare, I like Penta's debut better, just slightly. You know what I'm saying? I like that one like better, but I like the fact that they are mentioning them as like, okay, this is Penta's brother. I like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not shying away from it and everything, because we're going to end up getting the Lucha Bros as a tag team, and that's what I'm waiting for. You know what I'm saying? Once a certain somebody wants to pay attention to that tag division and put these two together, like, come on, it's on and popping now. Like,
Yeah, nah. As far as the debuts go, I like Penta's debut a little bit more. They were both ill. Like, don't get it twisted. I like both of them, but I like Penta slightly more just because both of the entrances was fire. But something about seeing Penta walk out, the mask, everybody was, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell, like, yo, we're waiting on this right here. So I did rock with Penta's just, slightly more. But yeah, when they do become a tag team again, fire. But I do like them separate. I think I said this in the chat. I think Rey Fenix and Aleister Black coming too. I think those are two good pieces to heat up that mid card on SmackDown, to heat up that US title picture. You could heat up Mello. You could, like, these are good pieces to play around with. You know what I'm saying? You got LA Knight, you got Mello in that picture, you got Aleister Black, you got Rey Fenix, you got good guys you could work with. So I'm excited to see what that turns into.
no, definitely. Like you said, they also did you hear that they bringing in Rusev back too?
I did hear they bringing Rusev back. This is another one I'm fake excited for. I feel like I ain't seen Rusev wrestling in like 4 years.
Word.
He's been on the shelf. I really can't tell you what his last match was. Let me see.
Cool.
Do my Googles real quick.
Yeah, why you look it up? I'm pretty cool on that one. I ain't gonna hold you. That surprised me. I'm like, word, what he about to do? What NXT he about to head to? Level Up?
Chill. LFG.
Word. Evolve? What you about to do?
It said his last match for AEW was he faced Andrade December 30th, 2023.
Like 15 years ago.
They damn near might as well be.
Andrade, like, fam, look where he at now.
I don't even know where Andrade is, to be honest. Do they feature him on TV still?
They saying he was supposed to be setting him up for a program with Rey Fenix, but that's the last I heard from him.
I want to know. I want to see if Triple H try to keep the lucha doors and the Spanish people away from each other. No. I want to see if you could book them. I want to see if you could book them without being around each other.
Look, man, they already got Rey Fenix next opponent next week on Berto.
Easy dub.
Right after the match. Like, yo, I want to face him. I bet.
It's funny because, like, all of these dudes, they was all supposed to be like the new hotness, and then another one came. Like, Andrade was supposed to be that one, and then Humberto came, and then after Humberto was Angel Garza, and then Santos came, then Dragon Lee, then LWO. It was like, all right, man, like, I can't even keep up with y'all no more. Word. And then ultimately, all y'all just got pushed down the card. They lumped y'all in one big faction, put all y'all in LWO, then y'all split. So now y'all LWO Wolfpack and regular LWO. I don't know, but like I said, Triple H, try to keep the Latinos away from each other. That's your challenge. You were already about to fail 1 weekend.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Since we here,
that's Dragon Lee. That's not Dragon Lee.
It is. Yo, speaking of which, since they brung them up, them LWO was wrestling like they seen the Cutlass. Yo, they went out there. Yo, you seen that? I think, was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh man, son was jumping off something back. Like he was doing so wild.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Joaquin.
Yeah, Joaquin Wild.
So Joaquin was getting super air. I said, boy, I ain't never seen you act like this before.
They was turning up. I was like, nah, son. They
Look
know
gotta
what's about to happen.
Word. Ray Phoenix and Penta here. I gotta step my cookies up.
Them boys ain't played at all, son.
Look what gotta happen just for to spark a fire under somebody's ass, man. Yeah.
Jumping off something back into the crowd. Like, I mean, outside the ring, something wilding out.
So are they gonna have a match at Mania? Because I fell asleep like right before this match.
Ooh. Who having a match at Mania?
New Day and
The War
New Day, Viking Raiders, and Los Garzas.
No, the only match they made Rey Mysterio against Chad Gable, but it's Rey Mysterio against what's Chad Gable gimmick he got going on with the lucha mask?
Grande American.
Yeah,
Whatever his name is.
yeah. Yo, Rey Mysterio's an idiot too.
So why?
Because he went backstage, like, man, you know what I want, right? A match with. He was like, Adam Pearce was like, I would give you a match with Chad Gable. He was like, nah, with the Americano. I'm like, all right, man, like it's the same dude. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Chill, Ray. Shouts to Rey Mysterio for getting a WrestleMania check.
Word.
Because they, I was gonna say they could have had anybody face Chad Gable, but if you want to face the lucha of all luchas, you got to face Ray.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. You get Ray on the card.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that either.
Ray is still a name.
You said what? Ray's still nice.
Ray's still a name. Like,
oh yeah.
Throw him on the card, like, you know what I'm saying? Just have him something to do up there.
Yeah, he chilling right now. He not doing too much. He enjoying himself.
Man, that WrestleMania card. I see.
It's something else that happened on SmackDown we got to get to.
Yeah, it is. Shouts out to Naomi and Jade. They made that official as well. That's going down at WrestleMania.
Seeing that, KP said that's the first. What is it? First women's exhibition match.
It's the first non-title women's singles match at WrestleMania since 2006, and the second match to feature only Black women, and the first WrestleMania singles matches in their careers. So yes.
Shouts to Jade. Shouts to Naomi. I'm not even gonna put bad juju on this match. But how you think this match gonna go? Do you think this match is gonna be better or worse than Charlotte and Tiffany?
I got Charlotte and Tiffany going crazy in the match. I actually do.
Oh no, the way things is looking right now, I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared for that match. That's really the only match. Like, I'm cool with the entire card, but that match I got a big question mark over. Just cause like, something just feel off about it.
Oh, I want to get to this.
Something just feel. We could get to it now if you want to, but
yes, sir.
Something it just feel off about it. Like when Charlotte came back, we knew she was gonna, like, that's what she was gunning for.
Mm-hmm.
That was obvious. She wins the Rumble. Cool. People don't like the fact that she won the Rumble. They mad. Whatever. People always mad at the Rumble winner. But the last few weeks, starting to get a little scared. I ain't gonna lie. Things are getting a little shaky right now.
Look,
and last week, I'm just saying, they did the vignette. They didn't do it in front of a crowd. Good. Charlotte ate Tiffany up on the mic. All right. Last week, Charlotte Flair comes out. And when she came out, like, I could already, things was off from like, this is how I'll be like knowing things is off. Charlotte Flair comes out. She got on some lace pants. I'm like, all right, cool.
Flair.
You know what I'm saying? All right, no doubt. Tiffany comes out. She got on damn near the same outfit. I don't know about you, but I know that when shorties wear the same thing, things don't go right. You know what I'm saying? Somebody mad.
Facts.
Why are we wearing the same outfit? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it as ALPHE outfit, like French Montana said it in that one tweet. Why, why are we wearing the same outfit? You feel me? This could be nothing good comes from this. Tiffany wearing lace, Charlotte wearing lace. All right, cool. Then you got Wade Barrett out there. Anytime there's a mediator with Charlotte, no good. It's never gonna be good if there's a mediator with Charlotte. Remember what happened last time there was a mediator with Charlotte when her and Becky had to swap titles and Charlotte threw the championship in Becky's face? It sometimes just get a little chippy. That was my second indicator. I said, nah, something's up. As soon as Charlotte start talking, the crowd start booing her. And that's when I knew. I was like, yeah, she don't, not that she don't got it, but she lost in the sauce right now. Because as soon as they started booing her, it's like she lost all her confidence. And she even said it in the promo. She was like, yo, what do y'all want me to say? Like right there, she gave up. They said, yo, I can't even get a word and I can't say nothing to y'all. Every time Tiffany had the mic, Tiffany talking, it's silence. They listen to everything Tiffany's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Tiffany's like, yo, I'm 25 and I'm the women's champ. You was 25 getting drunk in your daddy basement.
Swag.
Now, I don't like that jab. Because when I was 25, I was getting drunk in my daddy. I was 25, I was doing the same thing.
Word.
I'm 30. I'm still doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need to take jabs like that.
Word.
She took the jab a little bit further. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yo, look, after WrestleMania, you're going to be lonely. What's this? Like, you 0 for 3 now? Did this? Pointed to the ring finger. I said, oh, nah. Now, if Wade Barrett wasn't there, Charlotte would have put hands and feet on Tiffany. You feel me? Because, you know, Charlotte, earlier that week, she had already went on Sherry Shepherd, crying, broke down her, you know, how she felt when the divorce and everything. She didn't want to be compared to her pops. So you already know that's a sensitive topic for her.
Yeah.
So Tiffany says that, bolts out the ring, scared. Charlotte, Charlotte like, yo, Kaiser, you know what? Kaiser in my DMs. Cause she just gotta get something off. It's like, yo, I can't look weak in front of y'all. You already look weak, Mom. Sorry.
And she did tell Tiffany, you can have the last word. But in true Charlotte Flair fashion,
nah. I need the last word. The thing, yo, but this is why I say I'm worried about that match. Is because that segment right there was a complete mess. You know what I'm saying? A disaster from the jump. And I expected more from Charlotte Flair, being a veteran, being a professional. You're in the game for 10 plus years now. Bro, can the crowd hijack a show or a promo? Absolutely. But as the veteran, you got to know how to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You over here saying, yo, what do y'all want me to say? You trying to mock Tiffany, making squeaky voices and all that? It's like, bro, all right, man, let's take this home, bro.
Yeah, this was bad. This was real bad, man. Charlotte got those segments, man, and this is like she has some bad, like really bad, cringy segments under her belt. It's like Charlotte, like this feud, by the way, this feud already exposed Tiffany Stratton. Like let's keep it all the way a bean. That like this feud exposed her. Like we see who Tiffany Stratton is. You know what I'm saying? But this segment, I learned a lot from Tiffany Stratton. I'm gonna get into that. But if I was Charlotte, knowing that I already exposed Tiffany Stratton, going into that segment, I would have been like on some Mortal Kombat. You know, on like Mortal Kombat, you got your opponent like groggy, and it's like finish him. Like that's the mindset Charlotte should have had. Like you exposed Tiffany. Now you about to go out here and just put her 6 feet under right now. This is all you got to do right here.
You got to break out the golden shovel.
Yeah, it's right there. Like now you got to make them see like this girl ain't ready right here. You know what I'm saying? Now all I got to do is show up, do it one more again. That's all you had to do. Instead, she gave up mid promo, like you said. She gave up, and she's the heel. That's the reaction you want. So that's what I'm confused about. It's like, yo, you're the heel. This is the reaction you want. Like, if you're a heel, like they booing every time. Yeah, I got him. Like, that's what you want. And
you're right. That I'm sorry to cut you off, but that technically, yeah, as a heel, that is what you want. But I feel like Charlotte wanted a welcome back party. Like she wanted love on the way back. Like, yo, Charlotte, you back? You back from an ACL? We happy to see you. And it wasn't that.
yeah.
And I feel like she's still looking for that love. Like she chasing to every city she goes. She like, yo, whether you woo me or boo me, and it's like, bro, you got to drop that moniker, whatever it is, because that's not that it's weak, but it's like, bro, they booing you. They are not wooing you right now, so you better lock in. Right now, you are hated, man.
Yeah, and like
you better lean into it.
Yeah, exactly. Like she has, like that's what I'm thinking she doing. Like, go ahead, like that, embrace it because that's gonna be Charlotte. It's hard. Like, fam, we not about to go out here and cheer the Ric Flair daughter who 43-time champ. Like, no, like you Charlotte, you the queen. All right, cool. We want to see you lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, and like she lost it. And then once Tiffany started going and try to get her get back and everything, because there was a line where Tiffany was like, "You not the queen of like," you know what I'm saying? And like Charlotte talked right over her bar when she was cursing. Like that was supposed to be the line though. Like they're like cool. Tiffany about to get some get back. You know what I'm saying? After that pitiful performance last week, that was supposed to be like the line to get the crowd back on the side and everything. Charlotte just talked right over her line. You know what? If I'm Tiffany, nah, my back against the wall, I'm exposed. You talking over my lines. Now I'm bringing it up. I'm bringing up your divorce. I'm going crazy on you because I gotta look good. I gotta show them I gotta look good too going into this. You're not just about to complete bury me. So yeah, I'm gonna go in there with the divorce joint. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna throw you even more off guard. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. I like that part from Tiffany. I like that. You gonna step over my line now? I'm about to go crazy on you. Like now I'm bringing it up.
I don't even want to say I like that from Tiffany. She barely survived this. She barely survived this bout right here. Like this round, you got out of there by the skin of your teeth. Because you could tell she's still flustered a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She's still a little shaky. When she was walking up the ramp, she held the title up upside down. I'm like, come on, shorty, you gotta lock in. Man. What's this?
That's
you don't know what you're doing.
The Miz he was just repping the Miz.
I was just about to say, like, that's how the Miz hold his championship up. Come on, man. But yeah, that's how I knew she was afraid.
Yeah.
Or she was nervous at least. She was like, oh, I got that one off for sure. I'm straight. I'm out of here. But yeah, that right there, that let me know. I was like, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna get from these two women. And it might end up being some heat.
That's what I'm thinking. Like usually, like we get these type of segments, and then the match go out there and they go out there and the match surprise you. And I'm hoping that this is the case.
Me too, because this is either going to be heat or it's going to be a disaster. And I really don't want it to be a disaster because I love Charlotte. So we going to see how this. I don't know if they still got to do a contract signing. They got to just let them. Well, they had the pull apart. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago?
Was it 2 weeks ago? I think so.
Promo again this week. You got to run the promo. I would say run it next week because next week is WrestleMania. So you could do a little. I think they need to do a little pull apart angle. Another one. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how many? We got 2 more Smackdowns.
Yeah, we got this week, and then we got next week is the final one.
Look, man, I say y'all just take them off TV, and we'll see y'all at Mania.
Yeah, I think we need to get a little pull apart angle where they both pulling up at work at the same time. Charlotte sees Tiffany. Tiffany sees Charlotte. Charlotte bolts over there. You feel me? Starts hemming Tiffany up, ragging her. Kaiser separates the two.
Oh
You
boy,
feel me? Have Kaiser actually pull Charlotte off of Tiffany to make it look like something. Maybe he is in her DMs. I don't
that's
know.
Eve is booking from the book of Vincent Kennedy McMahon right there.
Playing a little seed. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. Charlotte does well in things like that. Remember when her and Ronda Rousey and Becky had that pull apart with the police?
Yeah, that was chaos. That was the okay. This is the main event of WrestleMania. Let's throw everything at the wall.
Yeah. For something like this, after last week, to make them look strong again, you got to do something just to heat them up real quick, nuke them. So let's do a little pull apart angle. Some in the parking lot. Nothing crazy. Have Nick Aldis come out. Yo, I don't want to see y'all until WrestleMania. Both of y'all suspended for a week. Boom, go home. And that's it.
Both of y'all suspended for it. I see it. I'm all right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't got to do too much.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
We just got to get to Mania at this point. But we got to have them both look good.
Because, man, Tiffany, boo-boo. Let me talk to you. Because after Mania, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's going to be spooky. And where's Nia Jax?
At the crib. At the crib on the couch, chilling.
Man, shouts to Kaiser too, man. Kaiser, I feel bad because you fell into something that had nothing to do with you, bro. Your name got brought up in something that had absolutely nothing to do with you. Like many other men, you know what I'm saying? Your name got brought up in something. She probably went home and checked your phone to make sure. Come on, man.
They say Kaiser the only man that got accused of cheating, and nobody believed that shit.
I know I ain't believe it.
Like, fam.
But in the back of my mind, I'm like, you never know.
Word, maybe Kaiser is a big fan of Smokey Robinson.
Shouts to Kaiser, man.
The miracles.
Shouts to Charlotte also. Charlotte, you super shredded right now, man. You gotta I know you probably leaned out and everything from stress or whatever it is. You're trying to get fit. But you gotta hit 5 guys or something. Matter of fact, let's go to a Mets game. They got the 20 cookies in the bucket. You feel me? I'll buy it. You just gotta eat every last cookie. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get you right. Let's put some meat on them bones.
I ain't mad at that. Shout out to I got who you got winning?
Charlotte and Tiffany?
Yeah. I mean, just right now, this obviously not like predictions or anything, but who would you say is the favorite going into this match?
I'd say the favorite is probably Tiffany, but it probably should be Tiffany to win, to be honest with you.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if Tiffany win, the only way Tiffany win if they punish Charlotte for what she did. I feel like because I just don't see Tiffany's babyface run going well, son. It's just like this is just to me. Maybe it's me because I look at things very differently. I be feeling way off from certain things, but it's just like, fam, I'm cool off you after seeing what Charlotte did.
See
up to this, like I'm cool off of babyface Tiffany Stratton.
Me too. I would prefer a heel Tiffany Stratton, but Tiffany's nice regardless. So I kind of give her a blind. It's her first run, so I'm really super giving her a blind. But with Charlotte, this was my concern with her from before she even came back, because we knew how she was going to get booked. It's the same old Charlotte Flair booking. It's like, all right, you come back, you jump the line, you're champion again. That doesn't benefit nobody. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte needs a actual. That's been her story, and that's all her story is. I'm the queen. I'm the champion. I lose my championship. I have the most championships out of all the women. I'm probably gonna go down as one of the best, if not the best, female wrestler of all time. Cool, but Charlotte needs adversity. Right now is the most adversity she's had since maybe the beginning of her wrestling career. You know what I'm saying? When her brother and everything, and then her pops when Rick got sick. Right now is some adversity. She got a lot of personal shit going on. She just got a divorce. She got to be booked to be a loser for like 8 months. I ain't gonna lie on some Cena shit. Like, yo, I cannot sniff a win. Like, Charlotte has to lose. Like, for a while, she gotta, and it's gonna be tough because I'm sure she got an ego, and she don't want to lose. But we gotta, in the words of Jay-Z, we gotta break you down to build you up. Build me up to break me down to build me up again. They like, Hov, we need you back just to
The bread
again. This is what we need from Charlotte. Build you up, break you down, build you back up, even stronger. Now we could get to championship 16. And it will feel like something because you don't went through something.
Yeah. Yep. I feel the exact same way.
It ain't that hard. She just got to be rolling with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Charlotte, you gotta look weak at some point. You know what I'm saying? That's her thing. That's a problem with her. That's a real problem.
And the thing is, and this is what I like about wrestling, because you don't even got to be booked weak. It's not even like she got to be booked like Santino or something, where she losing off of like a second rope elbow drop on some Miz type shit. But it could be on some like she's losing a match off a roll up. Like people's getting just stupid wins off of like, yo, and she looking at herself like, yo, am I trash? Am I washed? I've been getting rolled up by Piper Niven. You feel me? Nikki ASH just beat me. Like she gotta get some stupid losses out the way just to question herself. You know what I'm saying? And then we could get going. But it all comes down to her being down with that. That's how I'd pitch it if I was them.
Yeah, so good luck. Good luck with that.
Charlotte, man, you got to be open to these things.
No.
But you also Ric Flair daughter, and I'm sure Ric Flair would not be open to that. So, KP said Charlotte ain't rolling.
Charlotte got in the ring, started shoot fighting Nia Jax. I'm like, yo.
Nia put the pause on her too.
Like, yo.
In a match, like of all, like, wasn't a promo.
And Nia won that match clean, randomly too. I'm like, yo, you know this, like, and that doesn't, like, looking back, it doesn't surprise me, bro. I feel like every time somebody gets like the one up on Charlotte, she got to make a scene or do something crazy. Like, you got to make Becky Lynch. You got doing the title swap. You got to make Becky look weak. You like, like, come on, son. Like, anytime y'all doing something, she has to make someone look weak.
Got to get past that, Charlotte.
She got to mess up somebody's moment. Like, come on, son.
Yeah, you gotta get that hatred out your heart. Get that ego out your heart, man.
For real. On SmackDown, Kevin Owens also announced he's dealing with a neck injury and will miss WrestleMania. So that's sad, man. That's sad.
Mania veteran announced he's taking time away from the ring for neck surgery, and he's confident in his recovery. Oof. We don't know how long neck surgery will keep you out for, right?
Yeah, man.
Did he say how bad it is, or he just said, "Y'all got to get neck surgery"?
He did an interview with some podcast. He said he's for certain he's wrestled his last match of this year. So he said we'll see him next year. I forget which platform he was on. But shouts out to whoever conducted that, and we got that information out of KO.
Was it Adrian? I feel like it might have been. I feel like the main thing I seen him on was Adrian podcast. Shout out to Adrian Hernandez. He been rolling.
I think it's Robbie Barstool.
Okay.
Because he did make some comments about he addressed Matt Riddle's claim when Matt Riddle said that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were hard to work with. So he also responded to that on that podcast. So I'm guessing that's the same podcast.
Look who's saying people is hard to work with.
Yeah.
Yo, last I seen Matt Riddle, he was doing backyard wrestling for it was like a birthday party, and they booked him. It's crazy. 2 years ago, he was on top of the world.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring up the quote. Kevin Owens addresses Matt Riddle's claim that he and Sammy were hard to work with. Kevin Owens says, "It's funny coming from him. I have nothing against him at all. But, to me, he's a guy who really had amazing opportunities handed to him, like being Randy's tag partner and basically getting to ride the coattails of a legend, and he managed to screw it all up, not because of his abilities, but because of his own attitude and poor choices." Excuse me. So for him to say we're hard to work with and he couldn't get a word in, there is a pretty good reason for that. You look at our track record and his track record, I think that speaks for itself.
Man.
Little light, take that. You know what I'm saying?
A little jab. You hit him a little jab back. Matt Riddle, watch your mouth, man. Watch who you talking about.
Yeah, man.
I feel bad. Key.
Yeah, I'm like KO this year, like very important piece to SmackDown, very important piece to the company.
Mm-hmm.
And it was of recent. I was singing his praises on his show. Is doing a good job with everything he's been involved with, the promos and in the car, the program he did with Cody Rhodes. Like he was just killing it, killing it. And this is sad. We don't get the payoff for Orton hitting the punt on him and everything at WrestleMania. But heal up, come back next year, and hopefully you'll be on the same trajectory to where you're headed this year. So
speedy recovery, KO.
Yeah.
Speedy recovery, man.
That's sad, man. That's real sad.
Oh, yeah.
That leads Randy Orton with no opponent for WrestleMania as well.
Randy Orton, find your finest tux. You better learn how to host. You're about to host WrestleMania now. Either that or you could face the Wyatt Six. Your choice.
You can put him on his Miz.
Word. Randy. I feel like Randy Orton could host WrestleMania. It'll probably be crazy. I ain't never seen him host none before, but I feel like you could do it.
Just RKO everybody.
He in a suit hitting his vape, chilling.
Well, they saying Orton is facing Nick Aldis at WrestleMania because he RKO'd him.
Who said this?
Hey, that's what's going around, man. We trying to find an opponent for Randy Orton, and we seen him last hit an RKO on Nick Aldis.
Man, please, bro. I don't want to see Nick Aldis.
You don't want to see what's his name, Magnus?
Hell, Magnus, Bram, none of these niggas. I don't want to see Nick Aldis versus Randy Orton. I'm straight.
You don't want to see that? That's crazy.
Nah, we could throw what's Drew McIntyre doing?
Damian Priest.
Throw him in that for shits and giggles, nigga. Like,
Nah.
throw him in that, bro.
Nah, don't just nah. If I'm Orton, don't just throw me in a match. I'm cool. Like,
What? I don't even know what you can do with Randy Orton at this point. Like, do we have the Mania match card?
Andre the Giant Battle Royal. That's what's going down. That's your winner right there.
That's low key disrespectful for Randy Orton.
Hey.
You got him in there with Jimmy Uso, Tozawa, Otis.
Man, that's what they did with Bobby Lashley when Bray Wyatt got hurt. And they had Bobby Lashley. They threw him on the Andre Battle Royal. He won it and kept it pushing.
Word. Bobby Lashley came out on WrestleMania. He came out like that Sunday. They played his music. He came out, put the trophy over his head, and walked back. I was like, damn, look, he got to walk around with this trophy for the whole weekend, too. Got to go to the airport, check that. If it was me, I would have left that trophy right in the locker room, man. I'm straight. I don't do this.
Tight.
Word.
Like,
Nah, I could see why he left.
Just because of that.
You know what's crazy? He had a match at Mania last. It was a fun match too. That's the funny part. Him and the Prophets versus Karrion Kross and them.
Nah, that was fire, but that throwaway, that everybody get your WrestleMania moment match.
Oh, with the Prophets?
Yeah, I'm Bobby Lashley. Well, you got me in the everybody get a WrestleMania check match.
I mean, you want a WrestleMania check or nah?
Nah, I'm cool. Bobby Lashley. I want something. Give me something to sink my teeth into for WrestleMania. Not this.
Well, what? There's really nothing. I mean, Solo Sikoa.
All right, man.
I'm just saying, like, ain't what you want. You want to face Tama Tonga or something?
Tama Tonga. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy. I'm sorry, man. We trying.
Word. I'm sorry. So I'm trying to find you a match.
See Mello. Nah, Mello ain't. Come on, man.
Mello don't got a match. Randy Orton versus Mello.
I would want to see it, but that ain't happening, man.
That'd be a cool little match.
They treat Mello. They got him with the Miz doing yes right now, man.
That's a nasty pairing.
It's over. It's over. Yeah, I hate to be that guy, but you gotta get away from the Miz, man. I'm sorry. Unless you are Truth, that's it.
Yeah, R-Truth, the only person that can stand next to people like the Miz and be safe. Mello. Do something, brother.
Yeah, you gotta
learn how to rap or something.
On your John Cena.
Word.
Yo, speaking of which, we talking about KO getting injured. Cody Rhodes, he got a spinal surgery for carrying this WrestleMania feud with John Cena as well, because it's over.
What Cody Rhodes do this week?
At the crib. Now, what did he do? Yo, I won't be tapped in. You know what? I'm gonna keep on. I'm not being tapped in because where's John Cena, son? That's what I want to see. I don't want to see Cody Rhodes go out there and try to put the whole match on his back and try to, nah, bro. That's not it for me right now. Shouts out to Cody Rhodes. We're gonna get to that reason why. But I don't want to see that. The reason why we into this match is John Cena turning heel. Where is he at? Gave us these 2 lackluster performances.
Brother.
I'm cool, son.
John Cena told y'all, you gonna get what I give you. So y'all asked for John Cena. Yo, where's John? Where's John? Y'all seen me last week or 2 weeks or whatever it was. Feel me?
That was cool.
Well, you gonna see me at WrestleMania. This is heel John Cena we talking about. No, I'm not gonna be here every week. Matter of fact, I earned the right to not even be here every week.
Nah, I don't want to hear that.
I carried this company for 20 plus years.
No, I don't want to hear that. You are in the main event of night 2 WrestleMania. Show up. Where you at? Like, where you at? It's 2025, bro. Where you at?
Getting a check, brother.
He over here talking about I already put in the work. Yeah, that was then. This is 2025. Fam, you main eventing night 2 of WrestleMania. Yo, Cody Rhodes, man. Hey, man. I salute to you. 1 year. 1 year as WWE champion. 365.
How you feel about his year as champ? Did he do a good job to you?
Cody Rhodes has done a great job, man. And you know what I'm saying? He's there. He's been there every week, every show, putting on good matches, good to great matches. Let's not say that.
Yeah.
Like, what more do you want from him? What more do you want from somebody to show up every show, put in all the work, give you fire matches, give you dope promos? Like, he's done everything you supposed to do.
In the post Roman Reigns, in the post Roman Reigns era, this is the first time we've seen a champion. Like, we got so used to seeing our champion not be on TV between Roman and Brock Lesnar. We got so used to a champion just being on TV once a month or whenever they feel like it, to now we have Cody Rhodes who's here every week. He's at every show, every pay-per-view, Raw, Smack, wherever he needs to be, he's there. You know what I'm saying? So this past year of Cody Rhodes was refreshing. I have no issue. I know a lot of people felt like his run was stale or was boring. I mean, when you got to fight 18 members of a family, I don't know what you expect, but I think Cody Rhodes did make the best of his year, and I liked it, man. If anybody deserved a run like that, it's him. So I got no issue with it.
Yeah, he did a great job. Shouts out the Cold Man.
The Cold Man. QB1 joins the 365 club. Calling Cody the QB1 is funny, but it's true. Cody Rhodes has now held the WWE title for 365 plus days, joining John Cena, Hulk Hogan, San Martino, Roman Reigns, Bob Backlund, Randy Savage, AJ Styles. AJ Styles held it for more than 365 days. Pedro Morales and CM Punk. Are you sure? When did AJ Styles hold it for a year plus? Was this the last when he won it from Jinder? Yeah, so yeah, I guess when he won it from Jinder, that was 2017. I remember that like it was yesterday, son.
Hey,
because that was, I think they had it was like Smackdown in London or something like that, and it was Jinder versus AJ Styles. No doubt in my mind who was gonna win that match. I was like, boy, my dog about to win the big one. I got to be home for this. I ordered a pizza, some wings, tapped in, witnessed history.
Yeah, only because Brock wasn't trying to work with Jinder Mahal.
I mean, what really was Brock Lesnar going to do to Jinder Mahal? Brock Lesnar would have beat the fire out of Jinder Mahal. Let's be real.
Yeah, and that's not a money match. Brock, you want to make some bread, like Jinder Mahal, Brock Lesnar, fam.
Yeah, that Jinder Mahal, I did like that run too, just because it was different. It was an experiment for sure. Like Vince, I don't know what Vince was thinking, but he was like, "Yo, let's see, let's try."
Legend. That's all I got. Yo, Vince, I ain't gonna lie. If it's a way to get some money on, he see some money on. Yo, Jinder Mahal, take this belt, hold this down for 6 months. Wild out.
We're going to India in a little while. Just hold it down.
The New Day bringing all that bread in. Yo, Kofi, let's run with it.
Let's get it. Yo, shouts to what a time, man. I gotta run that back. That Kofi angle.
Yeah, man.
That was
shout out to Ali.
Ali who? Muhammad Ali?
Mustafa Ali. Shouts out to you.
What he do?
For the team. He got hurt.
Oh yeah. He took too many for the team. Cause that he was supposed to be in that Elimination Chamber match. And then remember he was supposed to win the Money in the Bank.
Yep.
And Vince was like, yo. Vince took his headset off like, yo, real quick. You're not winning no more. All right, go out there. You straight. So what you mean I'm not winning no more?
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Vince. Vince be knowing. Right decisions were made. To this day, not a fan, man.
Mustafa Ali?
Not a fan. Never was.
Mustafa Ali was nice, man.
He was good, but
he just didn't have no charisma. He was just boring.
Yeah, y'all wanted him Money in the Bank, and nah, he cool. He cool though. He could go out there. He cool.
Yeah, he could wrestle, but that's about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. What's shout out to CM Punk too. CM Punk's favor, the favor that Paul Heyman owes him. It's just be his wise man at WrestleMania, y'all. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that y'all thought was like something mind-boggling or, no. It's just be my wise man at Mania. Kind of a letdown.
What did you think it was gonna be? I thought it was gonna be like a championship. You owe me a championship match. But then I realized I was like, nobody here got a championship, so what really, you know what I'm saying? What is Paul supposed to do?
Yeah, and how is Paul Heyman pulling championship strings like this? Like, why is you go to Paul Heyman for that?
Word.
But like, I thought it was, I thought exactly what it was, to be honest with you, because there was no other way that made sense for me to be like, okay, this makes sense. I think it was just be his wise man. I really did. But I thought that was too, like, the way they was talking about it, it made you think that it would be something more than that. So that's why I was like, I don't know if it's just that, but here we are.
It's still, I don't know. But maybe I thought it still might be a little more that we don't know. Because we still got a couple weeks leading up to it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really don't know where this is going to go. A part of me feels like Seth Rollins is about to become a Paul Heyman guy. I feel like Paul Heyman might double cross Punk and Roman Reigns.
Boy, if Vince was here to book it, boy, you know that was happening.
Hey, man.
Vince McMahon booking as well. So.
I come from the Vince McMahon school of booking, man, clearly. I come from the Vince McMahon school of booking because that's how I would have booked it. Paul Heyman about to triple cross Roman and Punk and become a Seth Rollins guy. Well, Seth Rollins about to become a Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah. I got that. This made it like the whole segment, even this and the segment on Raw as well, made it more obvious for me that I got Seth winning. I said it before, but I just think Roman and Punk before all of this, they just like cancel each other out.
Yeah.
And it's just like Seth needs it, man. I ain't gonna lie. Seth needs this win more than Roman and Punk do.
I 100% agree. I still haven't made up my mind as to who I think will win just yet. I'm gonna have all my picks and thoughts for next week for predictions, but as far as who's gonna win the match, it's hard for me to pick Seth Rollins, even though I want Seth Rollins to win. That's my dog. I love Seth Rollins, man. I do want him to win, but a part of me feels like he's just gonna end up on his back, looking up, taking a pin. Who is getting pinned here? I don't see Punk eating a pin. I don't see Roman eating a pin. Somebody got to do it. Seth, it's all you. The honor's all yours.
It's a shiny Seth Rollins right there waiting to eat a pin. It's a shiny, badly dressed Seth Rollins right there.
Badly.
Hashtag badly.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think Seth, even though I want him to win, I could see him being the one to get pinned, bro. Just because I know CM Punk not gonna do it, and I know Roman Reigns ain't gonna do it.
That don't even make me sad. It's funny now. It's just funny. Ever since like things like that used to make me sad and like make me like not even sad, but just like, damn, my boy Seth about to eat another pin and everything. But ever since WrestleMania, and it was just like a weekly thing, that WrestleMania build up last year when Seth was just taking L after L. I just find it so funny. Like it's just
His last few manias, he's been so. When did Cody come? 2022?
You're asking the wrong guy, but yes, yes, it is.
20, yeah, 20. Okay, so he lost to Cody in 20. First off, if you remember leading up to that, he was complaining how he didn't have a match at WrestleMania. He was tight leading up to that. He gets a match with Cody Rhodes at Mania, loses. Gets a rematch, loses. Gets a third match, loses. He goes on 3 to Cody Rhodes, off rip. He loses that entire year. 2023 comes. Is it 22? Yeah. 23 comes. They introduce the new belt. They're like, yo, we need somebody to. As a matter of fact, I think they introduced the new belt after WrestleMania. Because who did he face in 23? Wasn't it Logan Paul? I think he faced Logan Paul in 23, if my memory serves correct. He gets his win back against Logan Paul in LA. Then they give him the championship as a low token, like, yo, here you go. You've been a good sport, but we also need somebody to get this belt over that has no heat. He does the job for the belt and for them. Boom. Holds it for a year. Royal Rumble comes. Now they got him looking stupid, begging Cody Rhodes, like, yo, if you're looking for somebody to fight, you got to fight me. So first, you got your champion begging for a match with the person who won the Royal Rumble, which is already crazy.
Word.
Then The Rock inserts himself into the picture. It's a whole bunch of hullabaloo. We don't know what's happening. Now Seth Rollins got to work 2 nights. Two, damn near 3 matches, because I got to face Drew. He loses to Drew, drops the belt. Then he has the match, the tag match with Cody. They lose. Then he comes out the next night, can't even walk. Roman kills him with a chair. It's like, bro, he can't get no win, bro. Seth Rollins just he's a winner, but he's a loser at the same time, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Seth. Even though he was the MVP of that WrestleMania, though.
Facts.
He was. I ain't gonna lie, but it's always still hilarious to me. It came in hilarious fashion.
Seth Rollins is the epitome. That I give my all drop that you got. Seth Rollins, he's the epitome of that right there.
That's a fact. Nah, that's a fact right there. Jey Uso and Gunther, they advanced their feud. You know what I'm saying? They came out. It wasn't time for no games, man. My boy Gunther, he came out with the red tie on.
Lollygagging.
You know what I'm saying? My boy Jey Uso came out there. He wasn't with the games, man.
All black.
Rightfully so.
I don't got on no funny colors. I got on black glasses. They still say yeet on them, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm in business, but I'm still here to feel me at the same time. And he let Gunther know. I like that bar. He was like, yo, I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna pray to God for forgiveness for what I'm gonna do to you. I was like, ooh. He said, I'm gonna pray for forgiveness for what I'm about to do.
You made it sound so trash just now. He said, ooh. It was a bar, but you made it sound mad trash.
Yo, my fault. Yo, Jay Uso, come on the show and repeat the bars, man. My fault.
Yo. This was everything this segment needed to be, son. I ain't gonna lie. Just in 2 weeks, just like that, get you right back into one to see this. You know what I'm saying? This was great. Jey Uso's probably was his best promo by himself. Like, I think easily. A couple of those Uso penitentiary promos they did
back in the day.
Yeah, them was some heat right there. Those was some heat, but probably his best solo performance for me I seen. But even though, like, yo, the fans, man, when he's saying chill on the yeet, can y'all just chill? Like,
he be trying to give him a little, like, when he be talking, he be doing this. He be giving him a little hand, like, yo, time out.
Like, cool off, son. Y'all just yeet, fiending, like,
yeah, I'm fiending the
yeet. Like, nah, chill. Y'all, they watched the show. They seen what happened last week. I'm supposed to come out. My brother got 15 stitches in the head, leaking. He tied me up to the ring. I'm supposed to come out bouncing with the
Yeah, but you went all across Europe yeeting. I can't get my yeet off now. It's time for me to stop because your brother got busted up in the hell nah. I want to yeet too. Shit.
I paid for this ticket.
Hell yeah.
I want to yeet.
I paid $400, man. You better yeet with me. Shit. What are you talking about?
Man, I feel you.
Like, shouts to that guy. I forgot. I think they was in where were they? Minneapolis? It was somewhere out there.
Oh yeah, they was in Minneapolis.
Shouts to them, man.
Shouts out.
My fault. I had to yawn real quick. But yeah, man, shouts to Minneapolis. Shouts to Minneapolis, man. They just wanted to yeet. That's all. I ain't mad at them.
Facts. I ain't mad at it, man. Shout out to them. Like Jey Uso, great performance. This was great. This was everything it needed to be. And I like it. We didn't have to do no brawls or nothing like that. No, I ain't gotta touch you. You like, fam, I'm gonna just get these bars off at you and
yeah,
I'm gonna make you want to see this feud. Like, that's some fire right there.
Yeah, we don't need a brawl. We don't need to do none of that. Be cool right here because we already got that out the way.
Yeah,
you feel me? So, only thing that would have made it. Nah, I ain't even gonna go there. I was gonna say the only thing that would have made it, put it over the top, is if they didn't even have a promo, just had Jey Uso come out and start talking without Gunther being in the ring, have Jey Uso talking to the crowd, and then Gunther pull up on the screen like he pulling up in the parking garage, and then he just popped the trunk, and Jey Uso in the trunk, duct tape over his mouth. That'd have been fire. Ain't gonna lie. See, this nigga Gunther's an animal. He's a killer. Yeah. I really might have went to the Vince McMahon school of booking, right?
I didn't want to say it again, but
yeah, I really might have went to that school, but it's all good. Hey, look, it's fire to me, so I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna lie, that's exactly how he would have booked it too. Like, yo, how Gunther just get a hold of you? Like, what happened?
Of course, you lacking. He was eating a hash brown bowl at Waffle House. Scooped you right up.
Malcolm.
Word.
Got him right up out of here, man.
Easy peasy.
Man, shout out to Oscar. You said easy peasy.
Where's she at?
Come back. Yeah.
What happened? Did she tear ACL or some shit? What happened to Oscar?
Yeah. She messed up her knee or something.
Damn. Yeah, well soon, Oscar.
I heard Kari Sane getting Diesel.
Yeah, you ain't see?
Nah, I seen it.
Me too. Shouts to Kyrie Sane, man.
Shout out to Kyrie Irving.
Or I know Kyrie was built like that under them pirate clothes she be wearing. Like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What was that?
It's my little salute.
All right.
Salute the troops. You know what I mean?
You gotta get me out of here.
Nah, shouts to Kyrie, man. Shouts to Zia Lee too. I guess they like gym partners, whatever. They both getting
Super Cop Diesel.
both of them, man. They in the gym training. Shouts to y'all. Shouts to Suni Lee also. I'm just shouting out all the Asian fine shit.
I respect it.
Shouts to Gail Kim.
Nice.
Heard she got fired from TNA.
Nah, that's a fact. Got help out. Smooth up out of there.
For no reason.
Yeah. Go home now.
Yo, what else we got? Is that all?
That's all I got. Let me check the little rundown. Oh, that's it. That's about it.
We didn't. I know you wanted to talk about the Owen Hart tournament.
Me? Or you?
I don't know nothing about no Owen Hart tournament, brother. Shouts to the Owen Hart Cup. Everybody in that tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just kind of all. I always hated these belts. These joints look like you know how Wendy's got them square patties. That's what them joints look like, bro. So like them Wendy's patties. You got Dave's double. Fuck out there. Just nasty.
Double championships.
Yeah. Man. Well, good show, fellas.
Yo, this show, I don't know. In the words of CM Punk, I work with children.
Hey, man.
That's all.
What more can I say? Yo, before we get out of here, make sure you run it up on YouTube. Keep commenting. Keep doing your thing. You know what I mean? Hit the comments. When should we pick a winner for this raffle, Cape? Should we do it next week for the prediction show? Pick a winner on the YouTube for special merch. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
Like that. That would make sense.
All right, but so we'll pick a winner next week for on a prediction show. Also, make sure y'all get the merch that is available. You know what I mean? If you already copped, rock that out in Vegas. You know what I mean? Oh, there we are. Link is in the description of the YouTube. Link is in the bio of all of our Instagrams, Twitters, TikToks. It's all there. So make sure you go run it up. Also, if you are planning on attending WrestleMania, maybe you haven't gotten your ticket yet, make sure you hit up SeatGeek.com. Use that code BATPOD for $20 off your order. Don't say we ain't do nothing for you. I know them tickets is expensive too. So if you want to save a little bread, go ahead and do so. You want to go to the Hall of Fame or the Raw after Mania, SmackDown before Mania, SeatGeek. Is there anything I forgot to cover, KP? Bet. Looks like we good. Take us home, Cody Dre.
I give my all. I give my all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do want to say rest in peace to Kevin Castle, a wrestling podcaster who influenced like one of the early wrestling podcasts I used to listen to before even starting this podcasting thing. like was the Don Tony and Kevin Castle show, and in some ways influenced me to want to do a wrestling podcast as well. But like, just because the opinions and how they used to do it their way and everything, I wanted to like take what they do and like flip it, do it my way type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of the early podcasts as I was like, I like this, talking about wrestling like this. But Kevin Castle, he had passed away, and I had seen that on Twitter and everything. So I want to say rest in peace to Kevin Castle. Condolences to friends and family, you know. But yeah, Black Announce Table, this episode 390. Like I say all the time, it's fun. Come back next week. Have more fun with us.
R.I.P. Kevin Castle, man.
Yes, sir.
We out here.